Willie D live.
What's up, family? Add standing on your porch while smoking a cigarette while black to the list of things that black people have been accosted by the police for doing. David Brown is the latest subject to have to be subjected to such abuse of power. David was simply standing on his porch smoking a cigarette in Mansfield, Ohio, back in April of 2025, when he was approached by 4 police officers who just wanted to make sure that the neighborhood was safe. Check it out. The news report said he was fidgety and moving around a lot. He looked pretty calm to me.
For what? For what? What are y'all bothering me for? No.
Yeah.
No. I'm on camera. No. No, I'm not stepping off the porch.
Step off the porch. Step off the porch.
I'm not. Stop grabbing me. What are you grabbing me for, bro? What the? What are y'all doing?
Stop.
I didn't do nothing, bro. What the? On my stomach. Man, what are y'all doing, bro?
Stomach.
Man, what are y'all doing, bro?
Watch your door.
Man, what the are y'all doing to me?
Hey,
I mean, what the are you talking about?
get your hands behind your back. Get your hands out of your
Bro,
back.
why are you kicking me?
No one's kicking you.
Yes, he is, dude. What the?
Stop.
Man, I didn't even do nothing. I'm sitting on the porch about to smoke. What are y'all bothering me for? What did y'all approach me for?
Punch
I said, what did y'all approach me for? All of this is on camera.
Perfect. Cool. It's 4 more.
I didn't do nothing. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Y'all didn't say nothing. What did I do?
Who are you?
What did I do?
Who are you?
What did I do?
Oh. We could just sit in jail until we.
What did I do? What did I do? I'm asking now. What did I do?
Ordering in a high drug, high crime area.
This is my house.
We don't know that.
What do you mean? I'm on the porch. It's my house.
We asked you to step down.
Man, I don't have to. This is my
We asked you to
house.
step down and
This
talk
is
to
my
us.
house. I don't have to talk
What
to
is your
y'all.
name?
I don't have to talk to y'all.
What is your name?
Call a sergeant. I want to see a supervisor.
I'll do
I
you
want
one
a
better. I'll do
supervisor.
you one better.
Sergeant,
I'll get the.
I want a
You
supervisor.
want the sergeant or
I
lieutenant?
just want a supervisor.
You got 2 of them here.
I
What's
just,
up?
I want the supervisor. What are y'all bothering me for?
Hello.
All right.
Call my mom. They just walked on this porch and beat my.
Who is this?
It don't matter who I am. Y'all didn't have no reason to approach me. I'm on the porch trying to smoke.
Okay, fam, you saw the video of the man just standing on his own porch, the porch that he identified actually that was attached to his girlfriend's house, but nevertheless, he lived there and he had a right to be there. Now, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all, fam. I'm not gonna say something that could make one of y'all end up on a t-shirt, right? Or a hashtag. These uncivilized mutts, they do not follow the law. They tread on people's rights all the time. When they approach you and you know that I'm gonna say accost you. When they accost you, you know they're in the wrong. You know they're coming on some BS. Your job really is to try to get them out of your face as soon as possible. Get them from around you as soon as possible. And one of the ways to do that, whether you want to do it or not, is to just simply comply. Just simply comply. Comply don't necessarily mean that you are not going to be violated. It doesn't mean you're not going to be violated. But if you're not prepared to win, if you're not prepared to win the confrontation, if it goes physical, then I would suggest that you just comply and deal with that after you get out of their face, after they get out of your face. You feel like you've been violated, you've been wrong, you had your rights treaded on, you take it to the lawyer, you take it to the courts, but get them from in front of you first. You're not going to beat the police in the streets. You're not going to beat them when they got your house surrounded and you're standing outside. Sometimes they will go ahead and fall back and just say, you know what, I'm gonna leave it alone. But oftentimes they will become more aggressive simply because they're not really trained in the art of conflict resolution. They're not trained. Many of them don't even know the law. So, and a lot of them they're coked up and doped up. They don't know what the hell's going on. So all they see is somebody who's failing to comply in their mind, and they're ready to go in immediately. Here's what David Brown had to say.
But first, a video showing a man being arrested in Mansfield is sparking some concern online.
News 5's Nadine Albasada spoke with the man involved. He says he did nothing wrong.
Make them apologize.
They need to be fired.
David Brown is still reeling from what happened to him.
Came onto the porch forcefully and arrested me.
Brown says it happened around 3 a.m. Friday morning while he was smoking on his girlfriend's porch when officers drove up.
They approach asking me to step off the porch, and I tell them, like, no, what did I do wrong?
Doorbell camera video shows that moment.
Keep your hands up, fight. For what?
Because I told you I said.
For what? What are y'all bothering me for?
Because I am. Go ahead and step down.
Officers asked him to step off the porch several times. Then, just 10 seconds later,
Step off the porch.
I'm not. Stop grabbing me. What are you grabbing me for, bro? What are y'all doing?
Brown was pinned to the ground. In the video, you hear him repeatedly asking, why?
What did y'all approach me for? I said, what did y'all approach me for?
Did you ever get that answer when
No.
you were on that porch?
No, ma'am.
Brown refused to give officers his name, and a minute later, they told him he was loitering.
Said that I was loitering in a suspicious drug crime area, and I told them I stay here, and they just kept saying, who are you, who are you?
This is my house. I don't have to talk to y'all.
Police say when they checked, a warrant for Brown's arrest had been issued back in July. Brown tells us that was for drug possession. It is unclear if Mansfield officers knew about the warrant before they approached Brown.
I wasn't committing any crime. I was just sitting on my porch chilling.
The Mansfield Police Department said they are reviewing the arrest and issued the following statement. We understand that the video may raise concerns. However, it is important to recognize that the circulating clip reflects only a short portion of a larger incident. And we tried to get the full picture. We went to the Mansfield Police Department to speak with the chief. We also called 4 days straight and sent multiple emails requesting for both body camera and dash cam footage. As of now, nothing has been released. Brown says he posted bail after Mansfield police charged him with resisting arrest and obstruction. He hopes this leads to real change within the police department and how situations like his are handled.
They just shouldn't be having no, power over people because they take it for advantage.
Reporting in Mansfield, Nadine Albasada.
Okay, so they talk about how the police department said they were unsure if the police department knew that he had a warrant for his arrest for drug possession. You better believe if they knew, that would have been the first thing they would have led with. And if they were indeed right in that arrest, they would have came out immediately and spoke about it. They wouldn't be hiding in their offices when the press shows up. Anytime they're in the right, and they know they're clearly in the right, they come up with that old phony ass speech about transparency. We're about transparency, and this is what we do in a reference for for the community, and trust is very important for us. All that just BS, man. They don't care nothing about no transparency. They're going to cook the books. They're going to doctor the video. They're going to doctor images. They're going to lie. They're going to intimidate witnesses. They're going to do all kinds of things to maintain the status quo, because that's what they do. Now, I think that, having said that, I do have to make sure that I cover this story in its entirety. And so it is worth noting that a source told Mansfield police that a man was selling drugs with a pistol in his waistband and an AR-style weapon inside the residence. The source's prior tips had led to multiple felony arrests and seizures of illegal possessed firearms, according to the Mansfield police release of the investigation's findings. On April 9th, officers were patrolling the area when they say they saw a silver Ford sedan drive west through an alley. The vehicle stopped briefly and sped off, leading the officers to believe the driver was attempting to evade them. Officers converged on the area and found the vehicle outside the home Brown was arrested at, the release said. Police said a man matching the source's earlier description was pacing the porch but never entered the house for 9 minutes. Due to the totality of the circumstances, officers had reasonable, articulable suspicion that criminal activity was being committed and attempted to detain the man. The driver said, I don't believe them. I think they lying. I think it's all a lie, because like I said, anytime that they are upright, when they are righteous about something, they will be totally transparent. They ain't got nothing to hide. But right now they're hiding from the police, and they're hiding from the media, and they refuse to release that dash cam and that body cam, which lets you know that something nefarious is going on. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.